morning. It is Monday, October 20th, I think. Yeah, Monday, October 20th. So I came into work yesterday for my first 24-hour shift out of my 48. And like I mentioned before in one of the previous vlogs, it's been over 21 days since I've been to work. I think the last time I came to work was September 27th. Yeah, right around September 27th. So had a few shifts off. First one I was in Ohio. That was October 2nd or 3rd. And then the following week I just took off just to get the camper ready. And then we had the balloon fiesta. And then I ended up getting sick at the balloon fiesta. Well, Emma got me sick. She got sick while we were there. So I took that shift off. So I've been off, like I said, 21 days. Kind of sucks because I missed my training group rotation for the Wildland refresher. So I'm gonna have to make that up. That entails like the pack test and going over some pump and roll, some officer training. The guys are gonna go today. Maybe I'll go by and just stop by and check it out, but I need to make that up. So anyways, whenever you take some time off from anything that you're doing, especially when you're doing it consistently and you have a routine, it's always hard to come back and get back into it. I've been doing this for 20 years. Officially on the 31st will be 20 years. And you just kind of get into that routine. And every time you take an extended period of time off, it just makes it, hard to get back into that routine. Even though you do it every day, you just gotta, once you get out of that routine, it makes it hard to jump back in. Again, that's with anything that we do. That's why I made a rule for myself to never take more than 2 days off from doing these and then from working out. So anything that I want to be consistent with or build habits, my goal is to never take off more than 2 days. And the reason why is because it's so hard to get back into it. And I bring that up because yesterday I came in, I had the intention of grabbing the camera, picking it up, and just vlogging, showing my day-to-day activities, and kind of getting off that, or building off that steam or that momentum that I was getting before I went on vacation. And it was just hard to get back into that groove and to be comfortable picking this up. So I just got back into it, met up with the crews. A lot of stuff happens in 3 weeks, so kind of sat around the tables, understood what was going on. We had a lot of promotional tests that went on, so the guys are talking about that and the next steps for that. Kind of did that, and in the morning we had one call that I responded to that I actually made it on scene, and that was for the motor vehicle accident. A vehicle was driving, and for whatever reason they were going to the end of the road, and they went around like a little barrier and right into a ditch. So the crews dispatched me over there. We had to go in there and extricate them because they weren't able to get out of that ditch. There was a little bit of water, maybe up to their knees. They weren't able to get out, so we went over there and we helped them. We had to cut some doors open and then put them on a backboard and pull them up with the rope system. The guys did a really good job going into just driving up to the scene, kind of have an idea of what that was all about. So crews did a good job doing that. And then after they were done with that call, cleared, I was supposed to go back and do a debrief. Came back, had breakfast, and then we had another call, came in as a structure fire. But the structure fire turned out to be just somebody burning a large pile of rubbish, trash, whatever in their front yard. So got canceled from that call. And then after that, just meeting with the crews, getting back into rotation, but getting back into the groove. It was Sunday. The crews have the probationary firefighters. They did some bunker drills with them. I wanted to participate, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get in there today and do that bunker drill with them, just to show that I'm willing to do the work, or whatever I expect them to do, I want to be able to do too. Let's see. I woke up early this morning. It's day 2. I think I'm going to just hop on the treadmill early in the morning now and then get the day started. I'm gonna get back on track. Now that I'm like back in the groove, I'll just kind of record the day, do a little day in the life. Yeah, this is gonna be really short vlog today. But that's all right. It's just an accountability vlog, if you will. Just I made a commitment to do Vlogtober, so I'm gonna vlog every day for October. Again, that's just more for myself, just so I could learn it. I heard a couple of you guys wanted like some station tours, wanted to know what apparatus we have and kind of that stuff. If I could build that into my day, I'll be more than happy to do that. But I can't go out of my way to make that happen. So if it flows naturally where I'm able to go to a station and I have time to, have one of the probies give me a tour of the station, or have the engineers kind of go through it. Now that we have the engineer testing going on, I'm sure I could kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I could show the engine while having the firefighter go through the engine so that they show that they know it, and it kind of helps them with their next step in their testing process. And then I could get some video of the apparatus that we have. But for me personally, I can't just go out of my way to make that happen. While on duty, I still have to make sure that I take care of my duties and my responsibilities. If I have time and it fits within the day, I'll be sure to get that in there and put that in there. Let's see what the day brings. It's Monday. I think Ops Chief is off today, so we will not be having our Ops BC meetings. So I'll just go check out training division, see what they're doing over there with the wildland, and then finish making my rounds, checking on the crews and waiting to respond to any calls. While I'm back at work, I will see you tomorrow.